I'm here. Well, I hope everybody can hear me. For goodness sake, please say yes. God dear, oh dear. Oh, good evening, greetings. Hello, is that Kerry? Are you saying hello to me? Or are you saying hello to somebody else? I need to. Oh, brilliant. Andrew Murphy, good evening. Thank you very much. John, Bernie, Kerry, Andrew, Robert Croser, and I think, hang on, have I missed anybody? Thank you very much. Andrew Norris, who else have I missed? Hang on a minute. Cynthia, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Well, I apologise about that. I don't know what happened. I was trying to do bits and bobs this afternoon on my laptop, and everything seemed to be going wrong. I've been editing like mad today, loads and loads of videos. Cynthia's been going mad, I think, because I keep saying to her, thumbnail. It's, I don't know, I think I've got 6 videos now scheduled on YouTube. I'm part way through 2 others, a part 2 of a visit I did to Derbyshire last year, 2 weeks ago. Tracy, hello. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Where's Kevin? Robert, I'm here. Hello. I know. Look, yeah. Look, I've even made an effort tonight. Look, I've put a nice polo shirt on. I'm glad you can't see the real colour. But yeah, it's good. I'm just so glad everything is working. We've got 14 watching already and 5 likes. Give us the old thumbs up. They're important. And Kerry said just now, have a glass of wine. I've got a beer. It's been one of those days. Yes, I hope everybody's well. It's the catchphrase. Where's Kevin? I suppose so, yeah, because everybody seems to say it on here. Well, from time to time. It used to be said a lot somewhere else. Yeah, but that's in the past. I'm just trying to reach for something over here. Hang on a second. That's not it. That's it. I've got it there. Just ready for in a minute. Bit more upmarket than Where's Wally? Yes, Bernie. Yes, I prefer the Where's Kevin to Where's Wally. Yeah. Good evening, all. What a beautiful day it is. Yes, it's not bad at all. Jackie, hi. Thanks very much for joining me tonight. Got some announcements. Got something to talk about. He says, and he picks up Cynthia. I have a notebook. How about that? She'll fall off her chair now because she's just seen that I've got a notebook. I've written something down. It's very unusual for me to write something down. I've just got to make sure I've got the right pages. I think that's it. Yeah. Actually, I don't know what brand it is, but it's a lovely polo shirt. I can't wait to get on the golf course and try it out. Not actually, no, they don't. You know what I mean. Yes, Bernie, you had better behave. Jackie's in the house now. You better watch out because Jackie's about. So, what has everybody been doing today? Tell me. Tell me what you've been doing. Have you been sunbathing? Or have you been walking? Have you been Andrew? What was that? It's done it again. Every time I make a video, I forget to turn this off, and I've forgotten to turn it off again tonight. So just bear with me. I've just got to get into this phone because otherwise that's going to keep going off because I'm such a popular person. Not really. Oh, hang on. Was that a message from Cynthia? No, it wasn't. Hang on. Sounds and vibrations. That's it. I've muted it, so that won't disturb me again tonight, hopefully. Ron, good evening. Hello. Hope you're well, my friend. Moment of Murphy. I got sunburnt whilst walking on the Isle of Wight yesterday. Well, you should know better, young man. When we were on the walk last week, did you not have to stop and put sun cream on? Be more careful. It's the sun is very fierce in this country nowadays. We were up on Harting today. Oh, up on Harting, close to me, not far away. We were up Harting down, up the top of above Harting itself. It's a lovely, lovely place to be. Sadly, not enter the arena of the unwell fight. Hang on. Oh, Mr. Croser, when will you learn? Station master. Some of us had to work, but a bad day. I took no money at all, and my average as a wheel took 4 figures. Several local events on, so that took passengers away. That is the problem, I guess, Bernie. When you've got different events going on, especially this time of year, there's going to be less people for your railway line. But you know, we got the school kids have got about 3 weeks left, I think, before they break up for the summer holidays, and so there's going to be school fetes and fairs and everything on. John, not today, but I did get to meet the owners. Well, have I missed something? What have I missed? Hang on a minute. It was going around a few weeks back. Was it? What was? What was going around a few weeks ago? Oh, I went to the Windmill Hill and just. Oh, okay. John, I think I said to you on my last live that you're posting some lovely photographs, my friend. Keep them coming in. They're really good. I love to watch or even look at the photographs. No. I can't remember if it was last weekend. I was talking to somebody, and at that time, going probably back 20, 25 years ago, they used to say, factor 15, things like that. No, I was factor 30, even right back then. Evening, Ian. Thanks very much for joining us, my friend. Because the sun in this country is just getting more and more fierce. There's no gradual build-up from the wet, cold weather we get here. It just goes bang. It's hot. So you've just got to be very, very careful because it's you burn not burn so easily. But yeah, just got to be careful. And with when you're out walking, Andrew Murphy, as you are a lot, then you need to take care, my friend. You need to take care. Good evening, Michael. How are you, my friend? I hope you're well. I've got a couple of announcements. There's 18 of us here now. We've been going 8 minutes. I just want to say something about our dear friend Jean. Jean has had a really nasty fall in the last few days. And I believe she was somewhere around Bexhill. And so she's not going to be joining us this evening. She had a very nasty fall, similar to what I did last year. She fell onto her face. Her glasses that she wears actually cut her nose, but she didn't need any stitches. She has bruising and swelling and an egg on her temple. Now, I believe she managed to get to a house or a cottage, and they couldn't get an ambulance out to her. So the people there very, very kindly took her to A&E, where she was attended to. So poor Jean, she's in a little bit of a bad way at the moment. She's resting up and for a few days. So we all wish her very well. I know Cynthia's been in touch. Excuse me. I know Cynthia's been in touch with her, and I'm sure Cynthia can pass on all our best wishes to Jean. It's when you have these falls, it's horrible. It really does knock your confidence a bit. As people will know, or particularly Cynthia and Steve will know, that's what happened to me last year. Last year it was awful, absolutely awful. Hi, Lara. Hello, hello, Kevin and Chatters. I like that. Michael, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. It's good that you are here tonight. There's lots of people saying hello to Lara. Last weekend we had the Kevin's Rambles walk, and it was at Chichester Marina, and there were 6 of us. And for the first time, for those of us that hadn't met them, I think probably it was only Cynthia and myself, hadn't met Ron and Elaine. Don't tell them I said this, but they're quite nice people, really. But we had a lovely walk. In fact, it was really hot. It was 26 degrees at the marina. We decided to have a cup of coffee first, and due to the enormous amount of traffic that was heading into the Witherings, we got a bit delayed. Yeah, you've heard that as well, Ron, have you? And we didn't meet up with them until 11 o'clock. And we had sat down to chat in the cafe until evening. Mark, nice to see you, my friend. So yeah, we left and did a 4-mile walk in the end, which was great. We really did take our time, but what a lovely walk it was. It was really, really good. So that was great. The weather was great. We went out to Del Key, but the traffic was that was parked on the lane to get into the pub at Del Key was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. It was just, I don't know, half a mile long or more. Yeah, so it's sending much love and healing. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Yeah, from what we understand, she's had quite a nasty fall, and so we just hope she does get better very soon. Good evening, Clive. Thanks very much for joining us. It's been watching the red arrows flying overhead a few times today here between Fair and Godalming. Sorry. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they've been busy today, have they? It was actually, Ron. Sometimes you can get the bigger groups and it's just too much. You don't get a chance to talk to everybody. And but the 6 of us was great. And what else? Your photography was superb, Kevin, especially the airplanes. Well, that would have been great, Tracy, if it had been me taking the photographs. I'm the man that does the video stuff, and Cynthia's the one that takes the photographs. I can't take any credit, although I like to. Especially when I found that. Ron, do you remember when I found that notice board about the old airfield where the Spitfires and Hurricanes and that used to take off from? It's lucky I found that all on my own. Mark is posting so much stuff at the moment. I've got a job to keep up with it. Mark, can you slow down just a little bit? Lynn B's arrived. I'm sitting in the naughty corner. Sorry, yeah, exactly. Have you got one of those big pointy hats on? You don't have to have a D on it or anything, but yeah. What I am seeing is I'm really enjoying what you're putting up as usual, my friend. Your content is great. I don't want to say blow this up trumpet too much, but there's so many people on here that've got YouTube channels. There's Mark, there's Cynthia, there's what's that chap's name in Croatia? Andrew, and there's Lynn, and there's myself. It's just Andrew Murphy. It's just unbelievable. There's so many people putting content out there. On Bernie, of course, and Bernie. I forgot about Bernie. Yes, who's Andrew Norris? Yeah, exactly. Right, we've talked about that. I do want to mention everybody about July. We've got the July walk coming up, and it's one that Andrew wants to do. He's going to be leading this, and he is going to be leading this walk. I can tell you, he's going to be a map in hand. Gene's going to be taking a backward step this time. Hang on, it was Cynthia that saw the notice board. Oh, thanks very much, Ron. What was it I said? Got to claim credit when, anyway. But July walk. It's Lavington and Duncton. As far as I know, we're still oversubscribed. When I went to meet Ruth at the Cricketers pub, she said to me that the area of the pub that they're going to put us into, they can put 26 in there at a push. At the moment, we've got 27, I think, and I know some people are going to be sitting in the bar at a table, which was originally booked in Lynn's name. I think Mike Dixon and his wife are going to sit there, so we might be able to get around it that way. Now, something that is very, very important that I was asked to tell everybody that's going to be driving, there is no, and she asked me to emphasise it, there is no parking in the pub car park at all until we arrive for our meal at ready for 3:30. Because she said you can't have our cars parked there because of the restaurant is booked up solidly for their lunchtime group. So we've got to make sure we adhere to that. So parking is going to be of an issue, I think. There is one little bit somewhere just up the road. I cannot remember the name of the road. It's opposite Burton Park, and it's a little lane that is used for parking for the school. Now I can't. It's probably a quarter of a mile or half a mile away from the pub. So you will have to walk down the pavement to, if we're starting from the pub car park, that is, then we'll have to walk down to the pub car park and meet there. So I think that was the main thing. So that's going to be the issue. It's going to be parking. So we've got to try and look into that between now and the end of July before the walk. I will take a run over. In fact, I'm doing a little job for one of my clients in Burton Park tomorrow or this week. But I'll have a look then. But Cynthia's just said we could take a drive over and check out the parking before the walk. I think that's a good idea, Cynthia. Because it's pointless me trying to do it from where I am where I'm working in Burton Park. But we'll try and sort that out, and what we can come up with. So the pub car park will be available from after 3. Yes, as long as we're not there before, Bernie. It's just we're allowed to go and park there when we arrive for the meal, and the meal is 3:30. So we really got to abide by what they say. Hang on, Laura, park in the Lord's Peace car park and walk up. Laura, where's this bit? Lord's Peace is the only round the corner and have a free car park, so you can walk 10 minutes up the road to the. Lord's Peace. I don't know that, Laura. All right, hang on. Are you on about the church, the Catholic church? Is that where you might be on about? I know there's a car park there, but I think that's for the church, the hall. Is it? Oh, okay. We'll go and check that out then. Cynthia, can you make a note of that, please? Lord's Peace, so we can have a check on that, see what it is. I think the only slight issue might be is that Lynn might be a bit nervous about walking up the road with Kai. Oh, it's part of the Bar Lavington estate. Oh, okay. Bar Lavington estate. Crikey, does it go out that far? That's huge. Yeah. Okay, Lars, thanks for that. That's brilliant. We will definitely check that out. In fact, what we could do is I'm not going to be able to do it this week, I don't think. It'll be the week after next I'll be able to check that out. Hang on. Not finalised times yet. Yep. We could start the walk from the Lavington Common Car Park and then drive to the pub after. Okay, if that's a possibility, we'll do that. Again, Cynthia, you and I can go and check that out before the walk. Just wetting my whistle. Oh dear, just catching up. So sorry, Jean had a fall. Wishing it. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. You can do it on catch up TV. Well, you know what I mean. Not quite catch up TV. Rob Rose, I only saw it in January, and when the cemetery was rather the foliage was a place. Yeah. It's Peroni, actually, Rob. It's Peroni. I've got a taste. I've got a taste for this beer again. You know, I've got 4 bottles of wine sitting in the fridge waiting to be drunk. So yeah, don't worry, everybody. We officially approved, Kevin. What? Make me drinking beer or what? Yeah, everybody, don't worry at the moment. I will leave it to Cynthia to make sure. Looks like cider. It's actually, I love it. When it's cold, which that is, it's really nice, Michael. It's very, very refreshing. One's really nice. The second one's even better. I can tell you. As I was saying, yeah, don't worry, everybody, about the car parking. Cynthia and I will go and check that out. Not this week, coming the week after, and then we will report back to you, or Cynthia will, via my Kevin's Rambles group page. Bring those 4 bottles to the walk, Kevin. I'll tell you. This is a little very quick story. I played on a golf tournament one year, many years ago, and it was on the naval course down at Portsmouth, Portsdown Hill, I think it is. And a friend of mine, it was his birthday, and he bought 3 cases of port, 6 bottles in each case, and he put a bottle on every tee of the golf course. And the idea was that everybody had a sip out of the bottle as we went round. Well, all 18 bottles of port was gone by the end of the day, because it was the 36-hole competition. And not only that, we finished off all the port that they had at the bar afterwards. I don't know how, but I did not have a hangover the following day. But it was an amazing to see these bottles on every hole. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Sorry about that. But it was fun. It was fun. There wasn't many straight golf balls hit in the afternoon, I can tell you. Don't worry about the ball when you're going on my shoulders. Oh dear. This is, yeah. I love the walks. I love the walks very much, and it's really become part of the monthly calendar for us. And I think this one in July, at the end of this month, is going to be pretty big. I think the most we've had before is 16, and that was at Balcombe, I think, which was a lovely day. I think that's the one Cynthia couldn't come on, if I remember rightly. But yeah, so I think this one's going to be the biggest one. I think if we did a walk at around about Christmas time and there was a meal, I think we might do things perhaps a little bit differently, because there has been some confusion about different things, about different aspects, uh, particularly about where people have perhaps clicked interested but not clicked going, and some people have had issues they can't click going for some reason. But I think we might look into that and do things a bit differently, because what I don't want to happen is the regular people don't get chance to come if someone just comes on a one-off, shall we say. But yeah, I think we might look into doing things a little bit differently, perhaps later in the year or whenever we do one that's going to have a meal booked afterwards. So that'd be good. Steve and Cynthia. Steve's just come back from a 2-week cruise in the, was it the Mediterranean? Cynthia will correct me straight away. Amazed that you weren't feeling below par. Oh, here we go. Here comes the golf jokes now. I knew there was some coming out sooner or later. Very good, Clive. I like that one. Yeah. Yeah. I completely forgot Mediterranean. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So we'll be making contact with Steve again at the end of this week, and we'll be talking about other walks that the three of us will be doing, so we can get some more videos done. And a couple of weeks ago, I was away, as some of you may know, and I went up to Nottinghamshire to spend time with my family up there. I'm not going to go into details, but they've had a really rotten year. In one particular way, so I wanted to be up there to support my family up there. But we went out. My cousin Sue and I went out, and we did some really nice trips out. And one of the places we went to, and if you remember on my last live, she said, or I said that there was one particular place that she wanted to take me to, and it's a place called Bempton Cliffs, and it's an RSPB place, and it's up on the northeast coast of Yorkshire, off the northeast coast of Great Britain. And what an amazing place that is! I was just stunned, and it's a nature reserve, and I've got some notes here, so I'm going to have to. And you see these things on TV where they've got the nature programs, and they're filming these incredible scenes where you've got all these birds nesting on these sheer cliff face, and that is what Bempton Cliffs is like. And there is around about 500,000 seabirds nesting between the sort of spring and summertime, and the seabirds range from gannets, puffins, guillemots, and razorbills, and of course your usual seagulls. And to see these birds perched on these little tiny rock crevices where they're nesting is quite remarkable. It's an amazing thing to see, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. There was some doubt whether we would go, because the day before we'd been out in the sun all day long, and we were absolutely exhausted from the heat. So yeah. Anyway, let me just very quickly see if I can catch up on some of these comments that have been flying up the screen. One day I want to get Cynthia to come down and sit here and help me read these. And I know what she's doing now. She's going, no, you won't. You won't. Oh, you've been there, Kerry, and I think I know Tracy's been there as well. It's quite astonishing to see these birds flying about. Made some progress, which is good to see. Yep. Yeah, looks like some bees headed of these out in the woods. You are coming to Baldwin's. I'm not allowed otherwise. There's obviously a conversation going beyond between Kerry and Rob, and that's obviously about, well, I'm assuming about the walk. So that's great. The conversations are good. I like to see the chit chat going on. There's 19 watching and 13 with the thumbs up. And another place we went to, but if you get bored, just say so, and I'll stop. And we went to Flamborough Lighthouse at Flamborough Head. Um, there's two lighthouse towers actually there, and the oldest one dates back to 1669, and it's Grade 2 listed. Let's have a quick look. Did you say Ian? Yes, one. We saw one from I don't know, probably 60 or 70 meters, something like that. This tiny little thing perched on the side of this cliff face, and it was just remarkable just to see this little tiny thing sat there. But there was a lot of people there with binoculars and monoculars. And I mean, some of these things were huge, so they'd be able to get up a real close up of them. And photographers, well, when we first got to Bempton Cliffs, we had a cup of coffee and we had a snack, and Sue was put her big lens on, and her back was to another table. And I said to Sue, "Your camera hasn't got a big lens on it." And she said, "Yes, it is. It's a big lens." I said, "No, I turn around and look behind you." And there was about 6 photographers behind us, and I mean the lenses were absolutely massive. And but fair play, fair play to them. That's the way they get their wonderful photographs. Just have a look at this. Summoning it in the youth hostel for Kerry, right? Okay, yeah, didn't get that one. That was the first place I ever saw them. The memory stays with me. They were really highlight, and that was the tree sparrows in the car park. Are we talking about puffins here? But at Flamborough, there was 2 different sections of where the sea had come in, and I think we saw possibly in the region of 35 to 40 seals basking in just either on the shore or in the water, and it was just wonderful to see. They were just sort of playing together, diving, coming back up, and it was just remarkable. I just really, really thoroughly enjoyed the trips out. Puffins in Dorset, are there? Okay. Whereabouts would that be, Bernie? Whereabouts in Dorset would they be? Because I know Cynthia's daughter lives down that way. And if it's anywhere near where she lives, we could probably, I think we're going to be popping down to see her daughter in a few weeks' time. So if it's somewhere close by, we could probably pop along and have a look at that. Add about 26 years to that, Mr. Croce, and you might be telling the truth. Oh, okay. Let me scroll back and see if I can find Mr. McNaughton's. Did you see him? Yes, I did. I'll just Kerry. There may be some in Dorset, but only at the right time. And when would the right time be, Ian? And whereabouts in Dorset? South Purbeck. Thank you, Lynn. Bernie down by Purbeck. Yeah. Ian, you've got to be a bit quicker. Lynn's South Purbeck. Purbeck. Is that is it called the Isle of Purbeck? Where oh gosh, what's the name of that ruins down there, down by the Isle of Purbeck? Swanage Way. That's it. Yes, thank you, Bernie. Corfe Castle. Yes, I went there with Steve, I think. Is that where Steve and I went? Does anybody know if that's where Steve and I went? There's wolves in Wolverhampton. They kick a lot of balls about, don't they? He's a parrot. Which one is? Oh dear. Right, many of you, or some of you may know that Cynthia and I, we share an allotment just down that way. And we had quite a big disappointment the other day when we went down there because the muntjac deers have been in our plot and eaten our runner beans. So we had to set about and put a load of netting up. So I need someone to go down there and just act as a scarecrow. No, it's not me. Not me. Does Steve spend enough time in the UK to go to court? Yeah, yeah. That's a really good point, actually. Yeah, it's a really good point. Actually, Steve's not here tonight. Where's Steve? Is he not available today? I haven't got an absent note from him. I'm not sure when Steve's next on holiday. I haven't. We've got what we do is the three of us we share a calendar and we can put on the calendar when we're not available. Um, oh, shit, I had some bees, but no, not runners, the shorter ones. Dwarf, dwarf. Jacqueline, no, nor have I. No, I've never heard of that. But it's going to be worth a trip there just to find out. You need to go to the tourist information to ask Dave Ford. But he knows everything about down that way, doesn't he? Protect us for a deer. Yeah. Is Dave Ford coming in July? No, he's not. He's not on the list. And if he wants to be on the list, it's too late. I think what Cynthia's going to do actually is going to post the list of those that are going on the list again, because we're pretty sure that we know of definitely two that wanted to go to the pub, and one of those two was going to do the walk, but they didn't reply to the post going up on the Kevin's Rambles group. So they are now obviously not going to be able to go unless people drop out. And I think Cynthia was telling me of somebody else that she thought of that we thought might have got in there, but they didn't. So Mike Dixon is going, but he won't be sitting in the same area as us. Lynn and Richard had booked a table in advance of us announcing the full meal going on. So Mike Dixon is taking Lynn's table, which is not with us. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Andy Dalglish, no, not heard anything from him either. Are you all aware? Are we all aware of what, Lynn? Are you all that Kevin and I'm going for a ride on the Instrap? I'm the first in the queue because I put my hands up. My begs was weeks and weeks and months ago. Cynthia's saying she will be posting the menu soon as we need to choose our meals in advance. Yes, that is correct. They do need to know that in advance. See above. I've just read it, Lynn. Lynn, keep up. Keep up. Yes. Ian promised me that months and weeks and years ago. Oh no, Ron wants to get in on the act now. God blimey. Ian, you better get that machine out and get it all tested up for when we all turn up in our hordes. That's a good idea, Cynthia, so we don't have to yeah. Well, we're hoping they're going to do something similar, Lynn, to what they did down in again, I think it was Balcombe, where we put our orders in and they pretty much got down there, they got the food out very, very quickly. Shush. Who are you shushing? You should. Are you shushing me? Goodness me. The way everybody's going for this tractor ride, it's going to be. Have you noticed how many comments Lynn's put up very quickly? Look, 6, 7, and she's not giving anybody a chance. It's not happening, Ron. It's been cancelled. Oh dear. Crunches. Let's not start on about carrots, for goodness sake. I thought we'd moved away from that. We're sensible human beings, adults, aren't we? Oh yeah, I know. Perhaps I'm not an adult. Jacqueline, you just looked it up. Probably the smallest of the colonies hidden away on the sheer cliffs. Puffins, that is. Yes, they do love those sort of sheer cliffs. Carrots are my favourite veg. Does that, Lauren? Does that mean I'm one of your favourites as well? Actually, Kevin, Ian told me that Elizabeth Houseman is in front of us. Well, I'm just trying to think what I've got to say there. Speak for yourself. I don't want to be sensible. Lara, are you a carrot? Yes, I am. Everybody, it's all Lara. You must have missed out. It's because someone decided to call me Kevin the Carrot. So there you go. Which I thought was rather nasty, actually. Do my glasses look a little bit more gone wise-ish? Hang on. You're everyone's favourite, Kevin. Oh, bless you. Oh, here we go. I shouldn't have said anything, should I? I don't like less than 24 carats. Well, you're all right with me then, Michael. I'm definitely that. Yes, Laura. Yeah. Well, I've been called out a few times actually, Mr. Croser, catalogue model. You know, the way I lean, the way some certain person took photographs of me once. Wasn't Kevin a carrot put on there? Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear. Cynthia's coming. Oh, makes so much sense. We need to buy him a carrot elf. No, we don't. We don't need that at all. Good grief. Oh, it's bad enough. Well, not bad enough. I did wear a Christmas hat through the whole live stream at Christmas. So, I don't want a suit. I really don't. Hello, someone's just popped in. Mark Burgess, good evening. Hello, sir. Nice of you to join us. Oh, look, it's getting silly now. Good job, I've got broad shoulders, isn't it? Now red squirrels on the Brownsea Island, it's a definite possibility. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I've only ever seen a red squirrel once. Well, that's not quite true. I saw its tail, and that was in France, and that was on a golf course. Yes. So hang on. I've just got to take a call. Well, no, so we were walking with Kevin and Kevin. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. I've got to look at this. It's important. It's from somebody very, very important. And this is in relation to this discussion that's going on at the minute. And Lara, who is part of my admin team, she's just sent me a photograph, and I am not going to show you what it is. Or shall I show you? No, I won't. Oh dear. Oh. Oh gosh. Lara's just sent me this. Can you see that? That's enough. Thank you, Lara. And I thought you were a nice person. Oh dear. You do know after this live stream ends, I will be just a emotional wreck. Oh my God, no. Oh dear. Yes, Rob, thank you very much. There, I see there's a sensible chat for you. Oh, oh no, it's just getting silly now. Oh, oh no. I'll have to contact them and tell them that they're permanently out of stock. I won't wear it. I will not put it on. Oh, glad to see the comments have stopped. Oh, no, they haven't. Good evening, Julie. Thank you very much for joining us. I finally, yes, I'm glad you're safe. Oh, look, someone's getting bossy, Cynthia. You will wear it. Oh, God. Why did this ever start? Oh, dear. I hope you've had a good, was it a few days away, Julie? I hope you enjoyed yourself and and you stayed relatively safe. The photograph you posted earlier on those really quite threatening dark clouds were horrible. I think we should vote. Yes, John, let's vote no. No. I can just imagine what's going to be. It's going to be 100%, isn't it? Oh, no. I'll let somebody else do that. I'm not going to get involved in that bit. I know Lara, she'll jump straight in there, won't she? Thumbs up for the outfit. Yeah, thanks, Lynn. Live shows can get you into all sorts of trouble. Yes, Bernie, can't they just? Someone get this for the walk at the end of the month for Kevin. No, it wouldn't be what I will not wear it on one of my walks, I can tell you that. That's for nothing. And I'm adamant. You, Sid and Steve, could be the meet. Oh my God. Will it be a shame if this live stream failed now? Oh dear. Ron, I can't believe this. Hang on, look, we've got 21 people watching. How many have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's only 10. I'm not counting all those ones Lynn's put up there. Oh, yeah, thanks, Mark. I thought you were my friend. Goodness me. Oh, dear. You can go off people, you know. I'll bring you some Tango spray when I nip down. Yeah. Yes, Julie, we have to get that arranged. We'll have to get that arranged at some point. It'd be good to meet you. Lara, I love you, Kevin. I'm not even sorry about this. I'm crying. Oh, gosh. And I was going to come and visit you soon. It's all right. I don't mind being the butt of everybody's jokes. Jacqueline, now that's a brilliant idea. I'll buy all the suits just to see. I know, trouble is I can't see them. Oh dear. I'll be the only one that everybody can see, so that's not going to work, is it? Unfortunately. I'm just going to check my calendar because on the 12th of July, hang on a minute, 12th of July, I'm supposed to be visiting somebody. I think I'll have to change that. He might get picked. Oh dear. As long as they don't try and bloody crunch me up and put me into a bit of carrot cake or something. Oh my word. People don't know what I have to put up with you lot, I'll tell you. It's shocking. It really is. That's the word I like to use in my videos. Shocking. I'm going to use it on here tonight. Goodness me. I might have to have an early night. Now, is there anything else anybody would like to talk about? Let's wait and see. Is that Kevin the Carrot and Cynthia Celery? Oh, Ian, you are really treading on thin ice there, mate, I tell you. Rabbits? Have you got rabbits, John? Have you got rabbits in your garden? I've got deer on my allotment. Julie, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, dear. What's that, duck? I suppose it is entertaining, all this, isn't it, what we're doing tonight? It's entertaining for you lot, I know that. Hares and rabbits, yeah. Oh dear, I suppose they all go into soups, don't they, with carrots? Yeah, go on, yeah. Yeah, exactly, John. Yes, don't worry. Yeah. Oh dear. It's a good job there isn't 122 of you. Otherwise, it'd be even worse, wouldn't it? Oh my word! I have to say it's very entertaining. Everybody, hang on, moment of Murphy. What's he going to put? Shall I get the carrot pin badge for us to wear on the walk at the end of the? No, no. You don't need to do that at all. Don't get the stew. Oh God! Thank you, Mark. Very good. I like that. Oh dear. No, Andrew, very kind, but I am actually toying with the idea of buying some Kevin's Rambles badges. I've just thought I'd throw that one in there. Cynthia. Oh gosh. Hang on. I'm just going to finish my drink. Barman, I need some sustenance. A packet of crisps, please. Kevin's Rambles merch would be brilliant. Lara, Cynthia, let's get our heads together and let's have a look at what we can get. 22 carat. Thank you, Jacqueline. With a carrot one. No, wrong lane. That would be nice, Kevin. We'll see what we can come up with. I drink out of Kevin's mug. Thanks, Robert. Yeah. Andrew, you've been very quiet. Are you okay tonight, my friend? Nighty night. Oh, I've got to go see some of you at the end. Andrew, looking forward to it. Really am. And yeah, you take care of yourself. Regards to Yasna and to Zorro, of course. Yeah, indeed. Take care. On a different note, whereabouts was the lovely looking stretch of wooded river featured on your recent Langston Harbour? That is, it's a special river, and it's the places like Andrew Murphy likes to go swimming in. It's. I'm trying to think, Clive. I think it's on the. So we went along the beach. Oh, excuse me. Along the side of the wood, and then we came into the top end, and we followed the path down, and the river was there. I didn't know it was there. Hello, what? Hang on, I'm missing something. Am I? Good night. Oh, that's good night. Yeah, saying good night to Andrew. Ron Lane, look forward to seeing you soon, Andrew. Lara, I will look on a digital design magic and get something sorted. I may or may not sneak a fairy tale. Oh dear. It's called Splash Point. Yeah. It's adjacent to the village. Yes, it is, Cynthia. Thank you. Can someone knit a hat like a. Oh, no. Ian, that's already been spoken about. And by the person above your comment. This is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yes, Ian, it has been spoken about. Cynthia has mentioned it already. So yeah. Okay, thanks. I'll try and look that out when I'm next down that way. It was Clive. It's a lovely walk. Can someone remind me, please, of the mileage? Was it 4 miles, 5 miles altogether? But as long as you time it right, Clive, when the water is out, when the tide is out, when the tide's out, the water's going to be out, isn't it? So it's a nice walk along the shoreline, and then you go up into the little bit of a wooded area. So it's a nice place, nice walk. Nothing wrong with wild swimming, Andrew. I often do it in the hidden bit. Yeah. It was not quite planned, but Andrew's got this very sort of how can I describe it? Like a bouncing sort of walk. And sometimes he's not looking where he's going. Let me put it this way. Oh, good night, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, it's not a problem. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love these live streams. And we've got a lovely group of people here that turn up. And it's just fun. It's fun. I just don't want to wear a carousel. Take care, Jacqueline. Take care. And I'll see you at the end of this month. Look forward to meeting you. Yeah, so Andrew wasn't looking where he was going, really. And I can't say that it was. What's the terminology when someone comes off a diving board? It was with pike and tuck and all this sort of thing. It was literally just slip and flat on his back. We were all very concerned. We really were. We turned round and we said, "Oops, are you okay, Andrew?" And he jumped up out of the river, and then we turned around and laughed. Bless him. Oh dear. It was quite tsunami-like, Tracy, wasn't it? It's a good job Kai wasn't in the river, because he'd have gone whoosh and he'd have gone. Oh dear. Sounds like I'd need to deploy the budgie smugglers. Oh dear. Kerry, unfortunately, none of us were videoing. Lynn thought she got it, but she hadn't. And I literally just turned my camera off. If I did that, I'd be out under. Rob, would you? We'll have to think about that one. Not for very long. Not for very long. Was he pushed? He fell. It was an accident. Yeah, we were really hoping Lynn had captured it, but she let us down. She let us down. Oh dear. But it was a good. He jumped. The thing is, he wasn't concerned about himself at all, and he just took his phone out of his pocket. He said, "Now that's buggered. The phone's knackered." Oh, okay, Bernie. Oh yeah, you've got to do. Yeah. Jacqueline's gone. You've got to go. You've got to go and speak to her now. Cheers, Bernie. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it, my friend. And you take care of yourself. You have to give him his due, Pod. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, Andrew's gone very quiet. Thank you, Bernie. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We got it. Oh dear, Michael White. Michael White. What was? Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that one. Yeah. No, I didn't. I read that one out. I was gutted. Andrew would have loved it. He would have done. I'm sure he would. Oh no, there he is. He's back. I am looking forward to joining a swimming team. I enjoy the water so much. Well, you certainly did that day. And you seem to hang on to it for a long time on the back. The strange thing is, how did nothing on your front get wet? Everything was just on your. I know you went in backwards, but it wasn't even a bit of splash over the front. It was just weird. Has Bonnie joined us? Oh, Bonnie's here. Hello, Bonnie. Thank you very much for joining us at 9 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Really appreciate it. Thank you. You've not missed much, to be honest, Bonnie. Really, no, it's been boring all night. The whole hour, really, really boring. Oh no, Bonnie, you really don't need to watch it all later. Honestly, it's not worth watching, is it? Everybody, it's not worth watching at all. Oh dear. Oh my word. Thank you, Mark. You're very kind, my friend. Look forward to seeing you at the end of the month. You take care of yourself. Carrot on a tractor by Budgie Smokers. Oh, brilliant. Oh dear. And they're still trying to get them out, aren't they? Yeah, they're still trying. I will be there. Brilliant. I'm glad to hear it, Mark. We'll have to get Andrew, yourself, and me as well again up there videoing. No, she doesn't, Clive. Grief. Oh no. You don't have a cat. No, she doesn't. She doesn't possess one. Why would Bonnie have a bloody carrot suit? Oh, GoPro Wars. Yeah. GoPro Wars, Mark. You're absolutely right. No, we don't need a radish one. Good to see you again, Mark. This is just unbelievable. Oh no! Look, this is so unfair. Look, while all this is going on, I thought Lara had gone quiet, and she's just sent me something else. She's working on it already. She's come up with a. Oh my word! She's come up with an idea, and she had to put a carrot in it. Now, I don't know whether you can all see this or not. Can you see that? Hopefully you can't. Hang on. Spot the carrot. That's enough of that. Need to update the writing, but this is a great update carrot logo for your merch. Oh my word. Oh, this is just crackers. Oh goodness me. Oh, I thought this was great. You might think so. It's me that's on the end of all this. You've got to remember that. Yeah. Now I think Bonnie's getting the gist of what's been going on tonight now. Oh my word. Can you do a carrot on Kevin's nose? No, she can't. Well, she can because she's that bloody clever. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. You know, like I said earlier on, you can really go off of people. No, No, we really don't need to, Lara. We don't need to. Oh gosh, how can one person have so much Mickey taken? I was nearly said something else then in one night and still be laughing about it. It's just unbelievable. Look, and bless you, there's still 19 people watching. Don't you get fed up? Oh dear. As I said earlier on, I do enjoy doing these lives. It is great fun, and we're so lucky to have so many really nice people in the group. Um, and this stems from the fact I hadn't done a live. I think until had I done a live before Bernie? I can't remember. Don't believe so. Um, and then Bonnie's group and my group sort of joined together, which is great. And it's just wonderful that we've all become such wonderful friends. And it's really good. I'm chuffed to bits. I really am chuffed to bits. I've met so many wonderful new friends over the last, 2-3 years. Really great. We're all running a. Oh no, they're not even going to stop, are they? Before the end. It's a love. Bonnie is. It's a lovely. You're right. It's a lovely community. And I think what we ought to do, we ought to do something like they used to do back in the 60s and 70s when I was a youngster. They used to have the mods and rockers turn up at Brighton. We all ought to descend on Brighton. Perhaps we'll get Fat Boy Slim to do a gig for us, free. Bonnie, you must have contacts there. Have a word with Fat Boy Slim, see if he'd do a free concert for us. That'd be nice to do, actually, something like that, if we could all. But parking in Brighton is so expensive. Have you noticed the way I'm trying to change the? Oh dear, away from carrots. Never count your carrots before you visit an allotment. To be honest, our carrots were absolutely useless last year, and yet the guy in the plot next to us, he had a very short carrot but massively fat thing. He said it was horrible. It was all woody. Julie Berry, she's going already. Need to finish off unpacking. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Julie. We'll have a chat soon. About when you might be coming down. We're going to see you at the end of July after so long, Bonnie. Bonnie hasn't been on one of my walks now for. She's been jetting off all over the world. Yeah, it does. You're right, Ian. It costs a lot of carrots because Bonnie keeps jetting off all over the world. I don't think she's been to the last three or four. So yeah, it's been a while since Bonnie's been on. Right, I've got your dodgy back, so you should be okay. I've got a dodgy back. Sorry. Yeah. So how did you do that, Bonnie? How did you do that? How did you get a dodgy back? Or is that something you suffer from all the time? I don't know. I'm off to now. Thank you, Kevin, and everyone. Such a laugh. Take a care. Good night, Lynn. Take care of yourself, and we'll speak to you soon. Good night, Tracy. So look forward to the end of the walk, and yes, hopefully it'll be really good. Carrot footprint. Thank you. So everybody, there's one or two people beginning, and the numbers have gone up. Look, we've got 20. There was 19 watching just now, and there's 20. And I'm still rabbiting away at 1 hour, 10 minutes gone by. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. Is that, Bonnie, are you going as well, ta-ta? Or are you just saying ta-ta to everybody else? Good night, Andrew. Thank you very much, my friend. Take care of yourself and see you at the end of the month. Well, look, everybody is now beginning. Yeah, Bonnie's going as well. So Bonnie's going. So that Good night, Tony. Good night. Good night. Everybody's saying good night. So look, I think this will be the end of it before Lara comes back with a. Oh, dear. I know you're still here. I know you're still here. But the number. How can it be still on 19? Everybody's going. It can't be right. So look, we're an hour and 10 minutes in. It's been good night, John. Thank you very much, my friend. Take care of yourself. Keep those photographs coming in. You're going to need your carrot juice to. Oh my word! I have done some stuff and it's not very good. Oh, what a shame, Lara. I am. Oh no, what a shame. Oh dear. Good night, Mark. Take care of yourself. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, look, we're nearly an hour and 11 minutes into it. Good night, Ron. Look forward to see you at the end of the month. Good night, Michael. They're all going now, and the numbers are going up. It can't be right. It cannot be right. Something's going wrong. So, look, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Good night, Clive. It's been great fun. Thank you very much. Good night, Kerry. So, well, look, we're an hour and 11 minutes well into it now. So, look, this will be it. Look, everybody, thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. It's been very, very entertaining. And Cynthia's going now as well, so that's it. Time for me to go. Time for me to go for something else. So look, good night, everybody. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate your time. Take care. Lots of love to you all. Bye bye. Bye bye.